Greetings traders, Des here with Grok Trade. It's Monday, September 24th, 2012. Got a news article here. It says Goldman Sachs strategists expect the fiscal cliff, quote unquote, to push the markets lower in the fourth quarter, and they recommend investors to sell stocks that have lagged so far this year. Taking a look here at the markets as a whole, the Dow down 0.15%, the S&P down 0.22%, the Nasdaq down 0.6%, big loser for the day, Russell's down 0.44%, banks up 0.56%. So financials were up significantly compared to the rest of the markets. However, the VIX did pop, fear indicator up 1.2%. Commodities off. Gold off by 0.5%. Silver off by 1.6%. Crude oil up more than 1%. US dollar up 0.23%. And something else I'll show you here. You see here transportation also in positive territory, giving buoyancy or strength to the Dow. So the markets, the underlying market internal is actually showing some strength, even though the markets were bearish. Take a look here at the S&P daily chart. We have this pop, high base, pop, high base. Will we pop again? Anybody's guess, but we do have a lot of upper shadows and lower shadows, a lot of uncertainty at these heights, but we are still hovering above all EMAs, which are exponential moving averages. So that being said, this is quite bullish. However, the question is, can we sustain some more upside potential? If we look here at the weekly chart, you can see we're really extended, gang. And so far for the week, we do have a lower high, higher low, inside trading day so far to start off the week. And then here on the monthly chart, the monthly's looking quite bullish. We're busting a lot of upside resistance levels. If we can continue higher, that would be quite bullish. However, if we do see a correction, we start to come back down, and we come down below this trend line coming higher, then I expect us to have a drop. Now Goldman Sachs thinks the fourth quarter will be a dandy into the downside. So I'm watching this. If we do come back down, say 1437 or lower here on the SPX, then I think we have a good chance of a nice size sell-off going into the fourth quarter. So it's something we're keeping an eye on. Facebook had a big sell-off today, and take a look here. Big drop here. Barron's just blasted them, saying they're still overvalued. So they dropped quite a bit. Let's take a look at Apple. And just as expected, I was talking about the $700 mark. I mean, we come here, hit resistance, found support. We can't get off of support. We finally break that support. What was acting as support now then becomes resistance. We start to hang out here, but then we drop. Pretty good sell-off on Apple here. Be very careful if you're holding Apple. We are seeing some relative weakness. If I were to draw another line here, going from this low to this low, stopped right at a support line. So at this moment, I'm going to make this one. Let's make that one, just to give it a little flavor here. So those are my lines, but we do have a rising wedge. Take a look here at the MACD, centered oscillator. Ouch, that is problematic. We do have a bearish divergence. So I'm calling the 700 top area. Let's see, the high is 705. I think that's our high for a while. I don't see us going in higher. If we do rally up and go higher, it's not going to go much higher, maybe 714, 715. And then I think that we have a nice chance of a correction taking place. Look here at the weekly chart. You know, we're already making a lower high, lower low. It only makes sense that we're going to drop. And look here on the monthly on Apple. We're just really extended, and we're doing so on lighter volume. So for you guys that are drinking the Kool-Aid at Apple, it's fine. It tastes good for a while, but don't let it make you sick. Be looking to unload some of this pretty soon, I think. I think you'll find that beneficial tip for you. So just wrapped up this month's mentorship. It's a full month before we're going to do another one. It's only 3 days, but we also have big mentorship coming up in November, and that's live in Vegas. Come join us. Take care and safe trading.